Salem Ranch exists to offer families, whether they're Christian or non-Christian, a place where their sons can come and be brought out of the environment that is destroying them. It could be their friends, it could be a girlfriend, it could be drugs, it could be choices, poor choices that they're involved in. It's a place where they can leave there, come to a very rural setting where they start over again.
I've gotten off all of the medicine that I've had for depression and my obsessive-compulsive disorder, and I've learned to deal with it through God and not through drugs and whatever. So big changes for me being off all the drugs and saving the relationship with my family.
Before I came here, I was so physically addicted to drugs and alcohol, and I had no way to get out of that and to try to restabilize my life. And now being here 8 months and hoping to be here even longer now, I've had a chance to slow down, think about what I was doing to myself, think about who I was hurting, and when I go back home now, hopefully I know what to stay away from.
I can't begin to explain the joy that comes from seeing a child who has gone from being rebellious and shaking his fist in the face of God to falling on his knees and serving Him and humbly repenting of his sins and wanting to please God with his life. That's irreplaceable. I wouldn't trade anything for it.
The change in the boys is why a lot of us are here. And seeing the parents' face when the boys graduate and get to go home, and just all their thankfulness. And I mean, we've had parents, just support us completely. I mean, bring us gifts, tell us all the thank yous, and I don't know how you guys did it. You guys worked miracles in his life, and there's nothing better than that.
The staff here are like the most dedicated staff I think a school could ever have. The people that work here are just like full of the love of Christ. It is just wonderful. You can see it, and when they talk about the boys, they love these boys. These aren't just students to them or people that they're paid to take care of. It's more like a family atmosphere.
I sent Dean here for his junior year, and he had done literally not completed, credit-wise, any of his 10th grade work. And in 2 years at Salem, he completed 3 years of schoolwork. He made up that year, and he did the 2 that were needed, and he graduated with a 3.2 grade average, and that showed that he didn't have any problems or learning disabilities. He just was being willful and defiant.
It's a computer-based school. It's like a home school. And we've gone through 3 different programs. We're in our 3rd program now, and it's switched on Schoolhouse, and it is fantastic. It is a Christian-based school system, grades 3 through 12, and it even has a college prep course. It's actually very high level. It kind of aims for the higher end of each grade level, but we can place the boys where in each subject where they need to be placed, and we base it on the information we get from their school.
We have a lower student-teacher ratio, and so because of that, we are able to work with a smaller group of students on a more intimate basis, and because of that, we are able to see the struggles, we experience the struggles along with the boys and our students, but when they succeed, it means that much more for the staff involved because they played not just a little tiny part, but they played a major role.
Well, the vocational school in itself is a chance to offer these young men at the ranch a different education than what they normally get here at the ranch. It's a chance for hands-on work, to learn how to work with their hands, to build a sense of pride in their craftsmanship, and to build a sense of confidence in themselves and what they can do. Right now, woodworking is our main course of study. We're also going to add an introduction to welding, where we teach the young men all about welding, cutting the whole 9 yards. We're going to add collision repair refinishing, where they learn how to airbrush, paint vehicles, how to fix dents in vehicles. And we're also going to teach them automotive technology.
The ranch aspect of Salem is who we are. We live on a ranch, and we have approximately 60 to 70 horses, most of them Arabians, that people that support Salem give these horses to, and then we take them and make them either rideable horses. The boys join in through the acquiring of the horses. We We breed horses, we sell horses, we try to make money off of horses to help Salem exist.
Horses is probably the most thing I enjoy here. The people that teach me how to ride, they're really patient with me. I'm a slow learner, so it's good to have someone who will take the time to teach me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. And I'm just glad that I've had the chance to do that. I've gone to horse shows now, and I feel that I've definitely improved myself in that area, and it's maybe something I could even take up in a career one day.
I think it really helps their confidence, and one thing that's happened a lot with a lot of boys who really fall in love with the horses is that they can talk to the horse. Some of them will even use, when they have the privilege to come out here, they'll go out and talk to their horse.
I think your horses, number one, the selling factor of them, all the horses here are donated. Selling them helps fund Salem, and also I think that they're probably one of the best therapists for the boys that you'll ever find.
Just the horse program in general is awesome. I mean, it does something that a lot of kids never will get a chance to do, never even be able to do, because, I mean, how many times do you get up at 6:30 in the morning to go feed horses, you know? I mean, it's just building experiences.
Salem works because it's not an institution. Salem is not about 12 steps. Salem is about getting involved in relationships with real people, with Christians who love these kids no matter what. I'm absolutely amazed at how awesome our staff are and how much love they pour and keep pouring and the energy that they give.
What I have learned as I've walked with some guys as part of the team that is ministering in Christ's name to them here is that God's purpose is going to be fulfilled. And He's got purpose for every guy that's here on Salem Ranch. And so that is what gives the hope to keep persevering. We talk about success stories. The success is the Lord's.